It should be live now. Oh, I need to put all this back together. Where is my fan shroud? Maybe I should remix this while I have it off. I want to do that though. One Raz, what's up? What's the hot end at? Part of Z X carriage. Here it is. So we gotta walk back to this. How do we do that? Viking, what's up? So we got this part here. Isolate. Isolate. If you isolate it, shows you just that. Find in timeline. I click on the body. Isolate that. Nope, that doesn't do it either. Unisolate. I need to roll this back a little bit and figure out how to change up my cooling on Master Crane. How do I do that again? I'm really not that great with Fusion, so figuring this out as we go along. Campers, that stuff. Hey, Paul. I'm just trying to. There's the revolve right there. Make this. I need to make this bigger here. More. 0.2 that way. We do 1.2 that way. And then we do arc. If I go from, actually, let's do another line. Just get me some reference points here. These are all X's. Now if we do create an arc, 3-point arc, I can go from this point to this point to that point. Oh, that didn't work out. It doesn't work out at all. What other way can I do that? Center point arc, tangent arc. Oh god, that doesn't work either. It's not too bad. It goes a little high though in it. Or a little low, I should say. How do I do this? What if we do circle, 2-point circle? So from here to here to go now. I'm trying to adjust the So the part cooling fan on Master Crane is not giving enough cooling. So right now I just have it as a 1.5 millimeter hole that's a whole butt ton of them around it. Well, I want to make it more of an oblong shape, and I don't know how to do that without it looking like crap. So, maybe some type of arc, center point arc. Whoa, no, that's not it. I just want to make a nice arc right there. Just kind of goes like that. And so I just do a arc, just do a 3-point arc from just here to here. Just do it like that. Then that's not what I want at all. How do I get this to be a nice arch? I mean, maybe if I do 3-point and I go boom, boom to here, is there a way to change this control surface? No, there's not. Viking's basement. Another Viking is here. What's up? What was Nope, nope, none of that. None of that. Ah, what to do? I guess it doesn't have to be as tall. I just like it to be as tall. So we can just do it this way here. To there, to, whoops, no, not that. Center point there. How big that is? Diameter, dimension, nope, none of that. None of that. 1.4, yeah. Then I can just draw tangent line between these two. Like that. I can delete the original line. And then we'll go there to tangent there. And now we can make that an X. We can finish that sketch. This extrude is going to be, I need to turn off some of this stuff here. There we go. That's going to be my extrude. Okay. Hey, there we go. That looks better. Those are a lot bigger, eh? That's what I needed to do. So I wanted to broaden those out a little bit. I think that yeah, I think that'll work out a bit better. I think that should let some more air through. I could make it bigger and just reduce. When I did my revolve here, revolve is 40 of them around. So if I go down to say 30, I can make those. I think that's still pretty good. That's definitely bigger than what it is. Eduardo, what's up? So I'm just not sure if this is still going to be enough air. Really don't know, but it is larger holes. I mean, they're twice as big as what they were before. I mean, cooling is good. Don't get me wrong. Cooling is decent. It's just not quite there. And again, these holes are pretty doggone small to be there. Guess we'll give it a shot, eh? We got some black PETG. What else do we got here? Hey, Dan, what's up, man? Yeah, so this is my non-ABL version 1. I think we'll print this out and see if this works any better. I do wish it was a little taller, though. It's the one thing. It is really, really close. I mean, look at this. It's really close. I mean, if we inspect from... No, I'll inspect from the nozzle to here. It's a 1.2 millimeter difference. I mean, granted, that is 6 layers at 0.2 millimeter layer height. It's still really close, though. I'll be back 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so it means 1.2 millimeters. I wish it was a little bit closer, a little bit further, I should say, but it kind of is what it is. And I also wish I had a little bit better way to secure it, which maybe, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it the way it is, though. So, all right, so we're going to export this new one out. So the new part cooling fan shroud, save as STL. This is all the rail core. Save that to desktop, and then we'll bring that into Prusa Slicer. It's on the desktop. There. So this only requires a little bit of support, and I do it manually in Prusa Slicer. Yeah, that does look a bit better. I mean, it's thin. It's a thin part. Like, it's not great, but hey. So yes, we're going to go ahead and do a add support enforcer, a box, and then I need to make it link that. Get on the floor. Get on the flow. Should be pretty much just like that. Should do it there. Slice that. Oh, wait. Ports, support enforcer only. Yep. This is going to print on, not the SKR bear. This is going to print on Megatron. It's fine. We're doing this in PETG, Megatron i3. We're doing this at 0.2 quality. And support is support enforcements only. Yep. And slice. There we go. See, it just requires that little bit of support on it. Everything else prints just fine. It is a very light, it is a very dainty piece, I have to say. So I do generally have to be careful when I am printing that. So my mic's on? Yeah, okay. Let me just need to get Megatron leveled again, because since I had to do work on it, he needs reload. So I really am really liking newer Marlin with some of its features. Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't mute. I'm very sorry. So I'm at motion, and then we're going to do the auto Z align. There we go. So let that auto Z align, get that done, and then once we do the Z align, then I can send that part to print once I load PETG into that printer. Llama's here too. What's up, man? Got a lot of people here watching me just do pretty much nothing tonight, but hey. What else are we doing here? I was debating on tapping the top of this. Very happy with this Z top cap that I made. I made another one, which is a lot nicer, I think. I like it better. Maybe we'll do that. We'll tap this real quick. Where is my tap set? Hey. Right here should be the M5. And M5. And we just need the drill. Thankfully, this stuff's pretty soft. I'm going to mute my mic for a second while I do this. All right, just like that, those are tapped. Easy day. I think Lumen is super forgiving when it comes to tapping things. I just need to get out some M5 bolts, which are down here. Because I'm using V-slot, these are M5s. I know the Mussolini stuff, whatever it's called, all of it is M5, but the Zyltech T-slot is M6. So, do I have any more flat? What am I using a hardware on this? Am I using some black and some not? Yeah. One. Use silver for this top piece here. Really, this top cap is just to protect me or anyone else around this printer, because the edge of cut extrusion, even after you do file it, still rather sharp. What I originally made is this. So I originally made this piece like this here, and it would split down into the extrusion, and then these are just M5, what are they called? The little grub screws. And I would just screw those in. I took that idea from the Bear, actually, from Greg's mod for the Prusa. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's an easy way to do it. But this time, what I wanted to do the whole time was just put 2 bolts in the top there, as you can see. I'm dropping things. Yeah, I just wanted to use 2 bolts in the top, but I didn't have taps. But now that I do, I prefer that much over these. I mean, this is the same method though with these grub screws, is how the Y-axis idler is sitting, or how it's secured, I guess. I do have another version that does have, I think, 1 M6, if not 2 of them, or M5s that will hold it in. So I made 2 versions of a lot of these parts when I was originally designing Master Crane. And it wasn't, I mean, I guess all for good. I was able to figure out what worked well for me, what didn't. So, Crick, my logo is in on the extruder. So if let me pull that up here for you. Yeah, here it is. So if we do here, right here on the hot end carriage, the X carriage, my logo is embossed right there. So my logo is on the printer. Same thing with the Master Crane logo that I made for it. And then I believe it's Keith on my Discord. He made me a Prusa profile, a bed thing. I mean, I made my own profile, but he made a bed image for me that has the image on it, so that I know that I'm printing with Master Crane and not a Prusa or something like that. Or just having like the standard, like simple bed design is pretty crummy. Tonio, what's up? Yeah, but these taps ended up being a good investment. I got a few good ones from Amazon, and I bought those because I'd ordered a set from AliExpress that were taking forever. But the ones from Amazon are nice. They come with a drill bit as well, if you need to drill to that proper size and then be able to tap it. And then the ones from AliExpress I got go all the way up to an M12, which is a beefy mother there. I mean, they're not necessarily good. They're not the what's it called? The nitrix. What's that called? The gold coating. I forget what it's called now. Anyways, it's not that on it, so it's not the end of the world. I do need to pull off this filament sensor that I thought was going to work. That does not at all, because it doesn't sense through the magnetic sheet. But it's a very easy modification. I just added it onto this fan shroud that I'm modifying right now. All I did was add on a little loop onto the side here. Actually, Aaron gave me the idea. He's just do it there. And yeah, I mean, that made it really easy to just attach a sensor onto here, but you have to have the appropriate build surface in order to do a ABL sensor. You live and you learn. Now what I need to do is just adjust that we need to reconnect the Z end stop, which is these cables here. Which are now super hard to get to. That's the way I built my printer. Then XYZ stop goes on right here. All right. I have to adjust my firmware for the old version, but that's okay. We'll get there. And I need to there get my Z probe back where it belongs. Not Z probe, sorry, Z end stop. X and Y on this printer are sensorless, which I did my little overview of, and yeah. I still have not got into Idea Maker, Llama. I mean, everyone's talking about it. People in the Discord are working with it. I just have a really hard time reinventing the wheel, basically, of rebuilding all new profiles that I have that are either A, good in Prusa Slicer, or B, good in Simplify 3D. I really like my profile that's coming from I'm looking at the X1 right now. The X1 is printing a gigantic project right now. That's going to be huge. It's going to take, I think, a spool of filament, roughly. I still have that open here. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, yeah, because I lost power last night, so the computer rebooted. Yeah, but it's going to take 12 and a half hours to print that with a 0.6 millimeter nozzle, 0.4 millimeter heights. And yeah, it's going to take 12 and a half hours, probably like 16, because Simplify 3D's timing is not really great, but it doesn't really matter. It'll get done when it gets done. And okay, we're back now. Sorry, yeah. I'm using some cheap batteries in this lav mic, the wireless lav mic system, and it kind of chews through it after like, I don't know, 15 or so hours of use. So I'm not really too thrilled about that. I need to get some rechargeable AA's to use with the lav system because it just nukes through them. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, I was showing off, this was the Benchy off of the SKR Bear, and then this is a little submarine project that I'm doing for an upcoming video, which also came out really, really nicely. I'm very happy with it. Crazy Action, what speed? These are all at what the default is for the Mark III's, which I believe is 65. I think is what it is. It's pretty quick. I mean, it's an hour and 20-minute benchy, I think. But I mean, even the bottom layer. Why you focus on there? Block out the background. There we go. There's our bottom layer. That's pretty good. Yeah, really, really happy with how that turned out. Okay. Cat getting it? The cat. Doggone freaking cat. Let's see here. Yeah, so again, my battery died. It happens. Next one will die is my transmitter, which is down to the last of 3 bars. So yeah, I just need to invest in some rechargeable batteries. Yeah, I bought some snacks for the kids. We did movie night tonight, or we actually did game night. We're gonna do movie night. We decided to do game night. We played R2D2 Trouble and some Scooby-Doo mystery game, which is basically Clue for kids. It's actually really fun, and it's very simple as well, which I really like because I can have my 7-year-old, 10-year-old can play, and I can understand as well. But no, they like Clue, but it's just a little faster as well. Clue can sometimes take a long time. Yeah, I bought snacks, and the cat, of course, has to eat everything under the sun because he's a little bugger. So yeah, stuff away. I really wanted to work on the BLV, but again, I didn't get the. I'm really thinking the heated bed's going to be here on Monday. I really am thinking that way now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, where's everything going? There. I'm going to keep my Bear test prints, the final ones. These are the first ones. They're not bad. So I do want to do a wrap-up video on that whole project eventually. I just have to do it. And also my little bugger of kids broke my little box. So that's in the trash now. They drive me crazy. Love kids. But man, they drive you crazy. I was going to put, I do have an extra runout sensor laying around. I did think about trying to put one on here somehow, but I don't think I'm going to. I also try to debate how to get a spool holder on here as well, because I hate using external spool holder on something. So I don't know how I can be able to get that to work unless I do some kind of embedded nuts on the back of the power supply and then attach something there. I don't know. I don't know at all. So for now, it's that's life, but the future, I hope to be able to solve that maybe. Or maybe once I finalize the design, can kind of go from there. I think I'm gonna send the files to Aaron next week And he said that at some point he'd be able to take a look at them, give me a second set of eyes on my design. Trying to figure out where my few problem areas are, which, I mean, I know where some of them are, but I need help with somebody trying to actually identify how to fix said problems and where my misalignment is, where my miscalculation is. Because I know the spacing that's clamping this 2040 is off, but I need someone to look at it because I think it looks on and everything measures okay to me. But obviously I did something wrong. I think the spool will balance on the Z. I mean, possibly. I really don't like that though, personally. Also, if I do that, it's going to make the printer too tall and it won't fit in the space. Because, I mean, yeah, there is some space now, but I can't add a spool on top of it. It just won't fit in my rack. And that's a no bueno. So it has to be able to fit in there. I lost one of those screws, didn't I, when I did that? That was stupid chain. There it is. It's almost time to clean the office again, which I just did like 2 weeks ago, but just life again. I need to get a few washers for that. Where is that other bin of parts? Right here. I just need 2 M3 washers. I accidentally put the screw a little bit into the 5015 fan, so I need to make sure I put a washer on there to apply even pressure. Derek, what's up? Just saw you came in there. Yeah, so this was fun. I think we ended up with 5 submissions to the printer challenge. I'm kind of hoping we've got, 3 days left for people to submit their final designs and videos and things like that. And I think we've gotten, to include mine, 5, so 4 other people had helped in it or had participated in the challenge. And I just saw that Chris Riley created something with his patrons, but I think they were using a frame. I don't think it was a real scratch build, but that would have been pretty hardcore. Get someone like Chris Riley to participate. Maybe next time. And I think a lot of people had fun with it who did participate. Maybe next year we can do something different, maybe with a higher budget, or the same budget to create something different even more. I don't know. I kind of have to wait and see what next year brings. Maybe after I move, it might be a fun project to kind of kick off once I get there. Once I get my stuff. Moving's not the hard part. It is receiving all of my stuff. Throw all of these test prints away now. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did have to move the deadline though, which I really didn't want to do, but again, the pandemic just screws everything up. So much so. It just really irked me to move the deadline because I was like, oh, 60 days. Great, that's a challenge. But then after like even myself not getting anything and everybody else I was talking to hadn't gotten anything yet, I'm like, oh, great. All right, well, I guess we should extend this a bit so people actually who want to build will be able to get their stuff to do the build. Otherwise, it's pretty pointless to have a competition for building if nobody has anything. Keith, I take moving to a whole nother level, brother. When I move, it is quite the ordeal, let me tell you that. Oh, I never texted her back. I just remembered somebody texted me asking for a silicone sock. I totally forgot to get back to her. Was that on Facebook or is that WhatsApp? Facebook. There it is. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. I hate to flake on people. I try to get decent shirts. The wife also likes to buy me decent geeky shirts. We try. She tries. I try. Mm. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna end up putting this on, so we'll put this in the 3D printing bin. Um, I really wish I could put on different bed leveling knobs onto this thing, but I think it'll hit if I do. They just came in the mail last week, the M3 versions. I have some M4 ones for the big printers, but these are injection molded ones. I mean, 3D printing your own is fine and all, but there's just something with a good quality injection molded uh, part just is nice. That won't hit. So we can put these on here. And that will so make my life easier. We'll put a set. I think I got 4 or 3. I got 3 sets. Yeah, because they have the little up down on them. But yeah, it's just nice to have some alternatives because I don't really have any decent knobs. I just have a bunch of those itty bitty ones that are really hard to get. And when you get cranked down on a spring, they're really, really hard to move. So nobody wants that. That all can stay right there. Yeah, sort pile. Still need to fix those lights and so many other things. This needs to get put away. Filament. Oh yeah, let me get this black PETG here. Yeah, black PETG. Megatron. Too close over there. Move it this way. There we go. Load filament. PETG. Let's get this put on here. Yeah, so push slicer. That only takes an hour to make. On Megatron, that's not too bad. That. Thomas, what's up, man? Long time no see. Again, I just don't like the feel of 3D printed knobs. I've made them for tons of other printers, but it's just nice to have some good quality ones. These also have the, what's it called, the threaded inserts in them, which I do not want to buy that and have that. Another thing being around the shop. I decided to go to the cheap and easy route because I think these were what, $2 for springs, screws, and which I also needed the bolts anyways because one of the bolts on Master Crane is really, really short. So I need to replace those anyways with the longer ones. First resin printer, very nice. Yeah, the first time you pull a print, a successful print off a resin printer, you're just like, dang, that's nice. It looks really good. And so filaments, button. Wait for filament to load. Stay there. Cooling fan, print. Okay. Yeah, it's really, again, I love resin printing. I haven't done it much in probably about, what, 2 months, I think. Jim, what's up, dude? It's been a minute, and I need to resin print a couple things for my brother. Maybe I'll make that a point to do this weekend. There are some things that he needs. Oh, wait, speaking of which, I could ask you guys a question. Okay, so I have this is a small one. I have these little crystals, okay? I have a big one that I got from my brother, and I want to make a little 3D printed stand that you can insert the crystal into. What's the best way to try and uh, figure out how to CAD the opening for that to be like pretty close? Like I want it to be pretty form fitting for this to slide in. I have no idea how to make that a hexagonal shape. I mean, it's 6 sides. I don't know how to make that shape in Fusion because it's not obviously uniform at all. It's a crystal. So I really don't know how to do that. But if anybody has any ideas on how to make a hexagonal object, how to try and get that, the form of that, and get it into Fusion, I just have to be able to model that. Everything else is easy that I need to make for it. But I need to make a slot for this crystal to insert because it's going to be a super sweet Superman thing for him, and that's going to be his crystal, Superman's crystal that he inserts into this thing. Drowning her. Don't you dare say Tinkercad, Jim. That's for children. No one uses Tinkercad. I mean, because the total angle is equal 360. I get that. So it might be just fooling around with the measuring each side of the crystal and like put a piece of tape on it, write number 1, measure the 6 sides, and obviously it's going to make it 360 degrees to join up. and then just figure out how to get those all to come together. Llama, taking a crystal, a picture of a clear crystal is going to be really, really tough. So let me go. Hang on one second. Let me go get it real quick. I'll show you guys. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't mute. Oh well. You guys will hear me go downstairs. Should be this box. It's not it. Nope. Oh, there it is. Is this the one? Oops. I'm gonna do this week here for him. So 1, 2, 3, 6 sides. All right, so this is the crystal that I have here. Right here. So this is the crystal. Now the bottom is a little bit, but the top here is really nice. And I want it to sit in a stand just like this. It has 6 sides. And I'm even debating on modeling this and putting a little Superman symbol right on the top here with a resin printer. That might be kind of cool. But I want it to sit in a printed object like this. And I just need to figure out how to get this shape. Let me see how it's really not. It's also really hard to focus on a crystal. But that's what I want to figure out, like that. Thomas, are you in the Discord? Because I would love to try and figure that with you there. Or I can do that here real quick. Let's see. If you take down notes, I will read you off some measurements. So it is 17 millimeters, 9 millimeters, call that 17.5 millimeters, 12 millimeters, 16 millimeters, and 12.5 millimeters. And again, I can muck with it from there, but that is roughly the size of it at the point where I want it to insert into the 3D printed object. All right, this is starting to print. Let me just make sure my first layer is going down okay. Always like to be there for the first layer. Which I'm pretty sure is too close. That'll do, dragon. It's not this video because I forgot to schedule this one, but yeah, hang on, let me open up this chat thing in a web browser. Yeah, hang on one second. Let me go to Discord, Tech, people. No, that's not what I want. Code anymore? That's stupid. There. Yeah, you can join the Discord there, and yeah, we can talk about it then on out. We'll be all right. Normally I try and schedule the live stream so that I can like put all the links and stuff down, but I'm just go down there and look, but I didn't do that tonight. Didn't have a chance. Thought about trying to get the BOV up here on the desk, but I have way too much other stuff to do. We're trying to get rid of our DVD collection and Blu-rays, so I'm getting all the digital copies off of all the things and putting them on the server now. But it's just taking forever to do. I have a pile of them right here. These are already done. I have some unopened we never even opened yet. There's still a few more I need to do, so I need to really get that done this weekend too to get more space in here, because it is just a big pain right now. There we go. My man. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate that. And just for your reference, well, I guess for my own reference, I think this one's the 9mm, right? No, the 12.5mm, the last measurement is the front. So hopefully you can figure that out. I appreciate, hey, dude, I truly appreciate that. Would be really cool to try and to get that to work. But again, I can model the thing. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do. I know there's a couple Prism models on Thingiverse that I can grab and kind of import, but I think I want to make just a little desktop display thing where the crystal can be inserted in, and it'll have some other fake crystals around it. I'm kind of trying to think if I should put some type of LED in the bottom, so when this hits the bottom, it pushes like a little switch and could turn on an LED and illuminate it. That might be kind of cool because I mean, shining through there, that's really hard to see. Let's see if the DSLR shows any better. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? It'd be kind of like that. Well, it'd be more like this. So having that kind of shine through might be kind of cool. Thomas, no, it's a natural crystal. Yeah, I mean this is a natural crystal that has kind of been homed down a little bit, been polished up and whatnot. But yeah, I think the glow would be kind of cool. I just don't know if I have powerful enough LEDs to do that. I would love it to run off like a 9-volt battery or 2 AA's. But I think 2 AA's only give me 3 volts. Might need to do the 9-volt with a resistor to drop the voltage down to whatever the LEDs are. I have a buttload of LEDs. I just would need to figure out how to do it, or maybe just throw some 12-volt RGB LEDs, make the bottom kind of flat underneath of this, so they all kind of just shine up there, and do like 2 rows of 3 maybe. Yeah, I do. I mean, I do have some multicolored LEDs. It only needs a few, but if I can use the RGB ones, that'd be cool. I don't know. I've got like not too much time. Oh, Keith finished it. Hang on, let's check this out, guys. All right, let's go to screen capture. No, I want to do this one here. All right, crucial slicer here. Let's go and check the DMs. Oh, Keith, broski. This is gonna be cool. Hang on here. Desktop. There we go. What was that? Cancel that. Here. Let's change this to the SKR Bear. That's fine. So right now, I'm using Megatron as a default profile because it's also using SKR, and we need to go to printer settings, set. We're gonna load the PNG from the desktop. Now we're gonna load the bed image. What'd you call it? Prusa Bear. K3 bed. Okay. Take a look at it here. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. That looks sick. So this is how I now know that this is my SKR Bear. Save this one. So I'm a huge fan of these bed images. So now I have the SKR Bear. I've got the original Prusa, which is fine. That's their stock image here. Then I've got Megatron, which has that image on it. So I know it's that one. And then I've got Master Crane here. Which again, super simple one, but hey, I know which printer I'm working on. So that's, yeah, the Omni-Cubic doesn't have one. The A10 is gone. The Sapphire's gone. But yeah, check that out. You're my man, Keith. Appreciate it. It's too awesome. Loving it. Absolutely love it. Oh, Tom is asking, how thick is the front face from the back face? We had 0, yeah. Almost, it's 24.02 millimeters. You can probably call it 24. 24 millimeters exactly if I give it a little squeeze here. And then from the furthest points on the sides, again, they are not perpendicular to each other. That is 28.3 millimeters. No one uses Cura. It's okay. At least I don't use Cura. If Aaron was here, he would say hashtag Cura sucks. Because he posts that every time someone talks about Cura. Hates it. I don't like it either. So all right, so it looks like we are cooking with gas over here. That print is going along, and that's only an hour and change. It's already 20 minutes in, and my big print up there is taking its sweet time. I just hope there's enough filament to finish it. It's not that it, I mean, it has the X1 has a filament runout sensor. That's not the problem. Is I want the print to be all one color, but it is a very, very large print. We'll see how it goes. Counting for taste. I don't get that. Where are we at here now? Well, the problem is, I mean, it's not symmetrical in any way, shape, or form because it's natural. Nature is usually not that symmetrical when it comes to, say, something like a crystal formation. Yeah, because the right side, the right front face is much, much deeper than the front left, which makes the back right very short and the back left much larger. So yeah, it's getting very asymmetrical. It'll be cool though. It'll be something cool to make. Just got to figure out how to light it. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. That's what I want to get done today. I wanted to get that print started. Wanted to chat about Master Crane a little bit, get that finished up. Waiting for again the final people to tune in. Anybody has their final submissions, get that submitted to me so I can get that all finished up. My wife take care of that. Did okay. There we go. Um, yes, Billy, that's right. Those measurements right though? Did I get that right? Uh, yeah, I mean that'll get us. That'll get me close, at least. Oh, the Discord chat's going on. Um, are the front and back faces parallel? Um, the the only two that are parallel are the front and the back. And let me give you a thing here again of it. DSLR. So there you can see the base shape. So you see we got the front here and the back. So these are parallel to each other. This side is much larger than this one here, which makes this one back here short and this one over here a little bit longer. You able to see what I mean there? I thought I told you the depth from front to back. So from front to back, it is 24 millimeters. Yeah. 23.9, 24. Yeah, I think we do 24 down here. It'd be pretty close. That'll get me in there because I want it to sit right about there. That's 24.2. So 24.2, 24.1, something like that is how big it is that way. I need to be careful so I don't scratch this. Which one did you send it on, Tom? Because I don't have a DM from you on Discord. Did you put it in shenanigans? Oh, there it is, right there. Tom, make sure you save it because I'm not seeing anything in here. Make sure you save it and I can try and download it again. Give you guys roles on the Discord. Discord's the way to go, man. Everybody's working in that now. It's so much easier than pretty much anything else to collaborate and get together on things and whatnot. But I think it's going to end my live stream tonight. It's hot in my office. Fans really not doing too much right now. And I'm beat. So I would love to continue this conversation with you guys. Okay, Brandon, we've all done that, dude. Yeah, I'll continue the conversation with you guys in the Discord. If anybody else wants to get in, once I redo the, once I do the description for this video, there will be links down there. Let's see. It's still not opening up, Tom. I'm waiting for that to happen. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I got it here in Fusion now. Yeah, it's not quite centered. Yeah, not quite centered there. I'll need to need to adjust that. Because it's not that crooked. I'll hold this up to it. It's not quite that crooked. It's gonna be a tough shape to figure out. No, I'm not gonna lie there. It's gonna be a real tough shape. I think if I measure from there to there, might be able to skew it a little bit. Yeah, Tom, so from that far right point to the flat edge on the left side, it's 26 millimeters. So here on yours, if I go from, no, wait, Control Z that. Here, yours is about 27 and a half. So it's about 1.5 millimeters skewed this way. Yeah. Hate Discord. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it there. It's been a good hour. I will be back tomorrow night with my normal Saturday night 3D printing hangout. We'll see what I'm working on there. Might still work on Master Crane a little bit, or might bring the BLV up back on the table and just get some final things kind of sorted with that, and we'll kind of go from there. So thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome for coming and hanging out on Friday night with me. I will see you guys tomorrow night. I will put links down below eventually for if any of you guys are curious getting in the Discord or how to support me, things like that, blah, blah, blah. All that will be down there. So remember, guys, stay safe. Wash your filthy hands. Happy printing. See you guys tomorrow night.